Hello, I'm Scott Garland with Scott Garland Events in Asheville, North Carolina. Today we're at the Deer Park Restaurant on Biltmore Estate. Today I'd like to talk to you about the top 10 mistakes I see in wedding planning. The first one is lack of personality. The wedding should be a reflection of you and your spouse's style, and it's a great way to sort of set your brand for your new marriage. Two has to do with budgeting, is wasting the money, is knowing what your budget is to start with and making sure that things are allocated correctly. To give you an example, floral is usually 10% of your overall budget. So if you're doing an event that's $50,000, you know your budget's about $5,000 that you can spend on floral. If you're going to spend a little bit more on that, you may have to spend a little bit less some other place. Number three is forgetting what the wedding is about. Remember, the ceremony is the main event, the reception is the celebration. Four, not knowing the MC. So keeping that in mind, when you're choosing the person to oversee your ceremony, remember, if that person is dry, your ceremony is going to be dry. When you're looking at your DJ, if that DJ is cheesy, remember when he's introducing, you're probably going to have a cheesy reception. So making sure that the personality of the person that you're bringing in matches the personality of what you're looking for your event. Number five is thinking that it could not rain. Trust me. As you can see today, it will rain. So making sure that we build that into the plan and into the budget so there's no surprises day of. Six is getting trashed the night before your wedding. There's nothing wrong with having a good time at your rehearsal dinner, but remembering the next day, on your special day, you do not want to have to be dealing with puffy eyes, a headache, or an upset stomach. So moderation the night before. Once you're married, go for it. Seven, forgetting the budget. Once you get into it, making sure that we keep those lines of communication open and making sure that we maintain that budget level. Remember, if we change something, it will need to be reflected in the budget as well. Number eight is being inconsiderate. Remember, all these people are coming to spend their special day, your special day with you. They are your guests, and you need to treat them as guests. So remembering, if you're going to go away and have your photography done for an hour and a half, don't leave them sitting in the sun without some sort of refreshment or a place to go while you're having your photography done. That's a great time to go ahead and get the reception started while you're out doing your photography, and then you rejoin them when it's time for dinner. Number nine is not getting the other half involved. Remember, this is both of your special days. Also, it helps with the workload. You've got two people going at it versus you're having to carry the whole burden of the event yourself. The other nice thing is, it's a great communication tool. What I would suggest is that y'all set up a weekly meeting. Y'all each have tasks that when you leave that meeting to do for the following week. That way it's not consuming every day of your life. Also, it's a great skill to have once you get married and aids in the communication process. And finally, and last of all, is don't lose perspective. Things are going to happen. That's not what's important. The thing is, we want to make sure that we create an event that is special to you, and it's a day that you can remember the rest of your life. Remember what's important. It's the marriage, not whether Uncle Jim forgot to wear the wrong tie, or the flower girl dropped the basket going down. Those are things that create memories. So remember, it's about the big picture. It's about you getting married to the person that you're in love with.